If you're trying to make a decision between the S9 Plus and the Pixel XL2, maybe this video will help you make your final decision also. Good luck. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris with Fear No Machine. Welcome to part 3 of my honeymoon series on the Galaxy S9 Plus. In today's video, I will reveal if I decided to keep the S9 Plus or if I go running back to my Pixel XL2, which I had definitely been leaning towards if you watched my last video. So stick around. So it took me the full 2 weeks of using the device to really come to a conclusion one way or the other. In my last video, I'd mentioned that if I had to choose at that moment, that I would choose the Pixel XL2. And that was how I felt after using the Galaxy S9 Plus for about I think I was at 7 days at that point. Things have changed. So after using the device for 2 full weeks, I decided that the Galaxy S9 Plus was the device I was going to keep. I'll share with you my 5 reasons of why I decided to keep this device instead of my Pixel XL2. So my first reason is the screen. I mentioned this in my initial impressions, the first of the 3 videos, the 3-part series, that the screen on the Galaxy S9 Plus is amazing. They're gorgeous. They're best-in-class screens. Even the iPhone X is using a Samsung screen, and that's a beautiful screen as well, made by Samsung. I feel like it's superior to the Pixel XL2 in every way, from how it looks to how it responds to touch. So that's a big number 1 for me. Number 2 is the ergonomics of the device. I find it much easier to hold in my hand than the wider Pixel XL2. Number 3 is one that I hadn't mentioned in either of my prior 2 videos, and really something that I overlooked. It's something that I had used previously, but I hadn't with the S9 Plus, and that is Samsung Pay. That's a big one. The advantage of Samsung Pay is that it uses both the MST and NFC standard, so it works everywhere practically. I haven't found a location that it didn't work. You can use it in places where it's a swipe terminal or it's an NFC terminal. It's a really nice perk for using this device. Number 4 is Band 71 coverage. T-Mobile is my carrier, and I live in Denver, Colorado, and while I don't have Band 71 in Denver, we do have it in the surrounding area. I know they're aggressively deploying it, so hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of it, so I'm glad to have it. It's not on the Pixel XL2, it's not on the iPhone X, it's on very few devices, but I'm glad to have one of them. It also features many of the other advanced carrier features that T-Mobile uses, like 4x4 MIMO, 4x carrier aggregation, which just essentially improves the user experience. And when you're in a spectrum-starved city like Denver, every little bit helps. So one other note about my last video, I mentioned I was having some network issues, and I was able to verify similar conditions with other devices. I think maybe I'd just driven the same area so frequently and I just didn't notice having the same lack of signal or no signal on the iPhone X or the Pixel XL2. So that was absolutely the case, and I don't think that there are really any major issues with my device. And so number 5 is Qi wireless charging, although it also supports the PMA standard as well. But for me, I'm really taking advantage of the Qi standard because I bought a 2018 Toyota Tacoma, and it has Qi wireless charging built into the vehicle. It is awesome. All I've got to do is drop my device on the little charging mat, and it charges as I'm driving. Absolutely phenomenal. So for me, that was one that I didn't have the vehicle previously, so I hadn't really taken that into account. Obviously, Pixel XL2 does not have wireless charging. This is a big one. So it's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. So those are the 5 reasons that I decided to stick with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and not go back to my Pixel XL2. The one other big con that I had mentioned regarding the S9 Plus was the software experience. And again, I mentioned this in a previous video. The Samsung Experience 9, I believe it's called, it's not my favorite. It's still not my favorite today. I'm keeping this device because all of the other pros and great things about it outweigh the few negatives associated with that, which for me are still a few hiccups here or there, a little bit of lag, but it's nothing major. I do prefer the pure experience on the Pixel XL2. I just like the fluidity of it is the main thing. So I thought I would mention that since that was a con in my prior video, but that's not going to stop me from keeping this device. The rest of the pros and intangibles far outweigh that one issue. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please like or subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.